So I think I finally starting to figure out how I want to brand this channel here. Um, I've always struggled with like I would name the channel and then I would think that I had to be what the channel was named or the channel had to be what I was named. Like that somehow they had to be the same thing. And I don't know why it's taken me so long to realize that that doesn't have to be the case. Um and I've really struggled with trying to figure out a name for the channel that could also be a name for me because I was really fond of Seven, but I didn't want the channel name to be Seven. And I fought with this for like years in my brain, and I committed to the idea that I wanted to go back to being Seven, but then I didn't think that if I was Seven, but it was purple fish, like that didn't I don't I just did this didn't jive for me. And then, this channel's always kind of revolved around where I am in my life at that current period in time or what my interests are or so on and so forth. And after a couple years of distro hopping, I've landed on Linux Mint. Well, I've come back to Linux Mint several times, but here's where I finally ended up. And as a gamer who was, I feel like it was instilled in me with the creators that I watched when I first started looking at Linux, was that Mint was absolutely the last thing you should be looking at if you play games. And I feel that there's a certain value in my experience of learning that that's absolutely bullshit and that people are lying to you. So I have a lot there that I want to share. And I also think that there's value to a channel that picks a shit that works and stays with it and can build something around that rather than all the channels that every week it's a new distro and a new flavor. And I mean, distro hopping wears on you, man, and it's gonna wear on all you new users that everybody's teaching to be just like fucking them. So in a few years you're gonna end up being an angry fucker on YouTube, fucking talking down to people making Linux videos. There's plenty of that. I don't want to be that. um but I wanted to be able to get back to Seven. I wanted to be able to get back to making videos about Fallout 76. I wanted to be able to get back to making videos about video cards. I want to make videos about Linux, but I wanted a channel that encompassed everything but let me be Seven. And I think I finally figured it out. So I rebranded the channel the House of Mint because it kind of, it could be strongly Linux Mint, but then it could also be generic enough that, other content's going to fit equally as well. So I'm pretty happy about that. Um, I don't know what else. I'm gonna make some more, some other videos about some other shit. I don't know. I have a lot of ideas in my head, and we'll see what comes to fruition here first. Um, but until the next one, I've been Seven.